How's it going, guys, and welcome to RC Cincy. I wanted to basically do the first little kind of a speed run test just to see how fast it is, at least get a feel for it, and try out the new battery and try out the factory battery as well, and then see how much faster this battery is compared to the factory battery. This one's 45C. I'm guessing this is either 25 or 30. Most likely it's probably 25. Yeah, end number is 25, so it probably is that, if I had to guess. So hopefully you checked out the unboxing video, and then there's going to be plenty of bashing videos. I'm gonna get like a GPS or something on here. I'm gonna run 3S. I'm gonna do mods. So there's gonna be plenty of other videos, but I just wanted to try this out. So basically we're just gonna put the factory battery in. We're gonna go ahead and put the strap on it. And this is a new way of filming. I have just my phone to mount on my hat, so hopefully I'm filming it correctly for you guys. Let's see, plug up the Dean's connector. It's all good to go. Kind of lay it in there flat, out of the way. And we'll go ahead and put the body on as well. It does help with aerodynamics. You know, we want to kind of feel the top speed of it. It is going to be on asphalt, so most likely it will be the top speed. And I'm not sure if there's a clear coat on this. There is. We're not going to peel that off just yet, because I do plan on bashing that. And these little tiny pins, we'll go ahead and pop those on. And they're kind of hard to line up. There we go. Okay, so you should be able to reach and press the button in there. Remember, always turn on the controller first. Flashing, there we go. And then we'll just press it one time, and it should turn it on. You just kind of got to feel for it. There we go. You heard a little, it does do a beep noise to let you know. Sorry, kind of adjusting the hat. It does do a beep noise letting you know. Hopefully, I'm doing a pretty good job of it. Holy smokes. It will pop a wheelie. If you give it full throttle, it will pop a wheelie. That is incredible. And that is the factory one. That's not even the higher discharge rating. This one has to be probably 35, I would say. I don't know. We'll see the C rating. It does really make a difference. These tires are very grippy. Even though these are actually technically not street tires. I'm going to see how they connect if there's like a hex on the back of them. I'd like to try like some Proline street tires, or maybe get some street tires and glue them on those rims. And if you notice, I don't know, it's called camber, I guess. The back wheels are really angled in a little bit. I may do some adjusting to it. And I feel like the front wheels are a little further out. They do toe in. And same thing with the back ones, they toe out. So you want them a little in the back and then a little out in the back. In the front, I mean. So it may pan out. I did do a little trimming earlier. I just made sure it worked. So it's, I may have to do a little more trimming. Let's see. So let's have it come at me. So it's going to the left a little bit. We'll trim it. Let it go. Now it's going to the right. We'll give it a little bit more to the left. There we go. It's pretty close right there. It's not perfect. So what we're going to basically try to achieve is a couple of speed runs. So there is an incline going down, and then it'll be going up. So I'm going to do it both ways. I'm going to try to get a top speed for you guys. And just see what this thing's kind of capable of. So here we go. And that is top speed. It does have really good brakes. See how fast it stopped. It has amazing brakes. That's full speed going uphill. So it is zippy. I would definitely say, I don't know about 60. I don't know about 60 kilometers, which is roughly, I think, 32 or 35 miles per hour. I think I can achieve that, honestly. That's not unreasonable. I think it'll be like 30 out of the box. To get 32 or 35, you may need to get a faster discharge rating battery. I guess GPS matters where you put it and what kind you have, how accurate they are. I guess you get certain losses certain ways. I forget how it is mathematically, but we'll kind of figure out. We'll get an exact number soon. I'll get a device to measure the actual speed of it. But it is really zippy, and I absolutely love the fact that you could pop a wheelie. I mean, that is bananas. And it is really fast. Oh, this would be an incredible basher. Honestly, I have a dirt stadium truck. I love dirt courses. You know, that's one of my favorites off-road. One of the, not the first buggies I've had, but I had a Red Cat Racing S30 Tornado, and it had a 3.3 motor in it. And honestly, that thing would do probably close to 50 miles per hour. It was at least it would do at least 50, 55, because it had 2 gears. This thing was an absolute rocket. It would probably do a top speed of 50, maybe 55 if I tuned it correctly. Like, this thing was an absolute beast, and so is this. I'm not really worried about anything breaking. I really need to bash it, honestly, somewhere. Asphalt's not your best friend for bashing. These tires will wear out quickly on asphalt if you keep doing hook shots and trying to... There we go. That grass is just tall. Sorry, I do need to cut it.
I'll race you.
Huh?
I'll race you.
This thing is zippy. I'll give you that. I don't know about battery life. I'm not going to go too long with it. I'm just going to zip it a couple more times back and forth and kind of get the feel for it. And I'm going to switch batteries. It is fast. I'll give it that. It's really fast. There was no brake there turning. They grip fairly well for being off-road tires. Ooh, that was a really hard land on the top of it. To be honest with you, if you're gonna ramp, I would do it on dirt. Concrete is not your friend. Granted, it's perfectly fine. It took the impact just fine. It didn't even hurt anything, I don't think. But really, ramping and then hitting concrete is not your friend, honestly. So, yeah, this thing is fast. It's pretty quick. It's definitely a really respectable speed out of the box. Especially capable of a 3S and being brushed. Surprisingly, that's a very large motor on there, and it's still brushed. Just a forewarning, a few folks, man, it has incredible brakes. Is that in reverse? That's going in reverse. Oh, that reverse is pretty mean too. To be honest with you, just as a forewarning, a lot of folks have ran 3S on us and had, quite a few folks have had success with it, and a couple of people just flat out burned the ESCs. That is a chance I don't know if a lot of people want to take. Honestly, after I do all my tests and everything with 2S and do some mods, maybe I would think about running a 3-cylinder and see how it does for you guys. Just because I want, I want to try things for you guys so you guys don't have to risk your products. That's what this channel is, to kind of give you an idea what the product is, what it's capable of, and things like that, mods, all kinds of stuff. So I hit that ramp pretty good over there, but I did land in grass. But you can see even the little pins that go through the arms are metal. There's a brace there, metal, brace there, metal, brace there, metal, brace right there, metal, another brace there. The motor mount is part of the frame, so this isn't going to break off anytime. I'm sure you can change different pinion gears and stuff. This thing is just really, really nice. Metal dog bones, metal couplers, a lot of metal. I mean, it's a really, really good looking vehicle. So you press and hold for a second and let it go, and it turns off. Like I said, that's power for LED lights. You can use that power source for a fan, a cooling fan, for an ESC or the motor. The motor doesn't get too bad. If you can put your hand on anything electronic like this and not move it, and it doesn't burn you, or it doesn't feel really warm, you're perfectly fine. It did not even heat up at all. Honestly, this amount of power, 2-cell, should be no problem for it whatsoever. So that was the speed we got with the factory battery, and it had plenty of juice left. I don't want to do a full run right now. It's not really that great of an area to really drive it. I would like to get it somewhere where it's like dirt, baseball field, just somewhere where I could bash it and really shine its potential. Maybe could even go out to Batavia to a course for you guys. It's driving me crazy. There we go. It came off. You know, Batavia or somewhere like that. A course where I can drive and show its real capabilities. So we'll pop this battery in here, and then put the strap on. Like I said, this one fits without any modifications to the without having to move the battery tray forward. Fits nice and snug. We'll plug that up, and then we'll just kind of lay it right here on its side. I wonder if you could maybe hold the wire down as well. It'll be all right. This body does fit really snug, which I like. It kind of has these little pans on the side. We'll kind of keep dirt and water as well out of there. I don't know if this is really waterproof. Maybe if you drive really fast to like light puddle, but I wouldn't be like driving through like, not puddles, but like if the road's barely wet, it's kind of still iffy, honestly. I wouldn't trust the electronics holding up to something like that. There are waterproof electronics. Obviously, you can upgrade if you wanted to go that route. What's going on? Oh, okay, I don't have it over the thing. There we go. We'll pop the pins in. And then we'll pop this very last one. I just got to find a way to kind of route the wire so it's not so wanting to stick up so dang high. There we go. Last pin, perfect. We'll turn this on first like usual, and then we'll find the ESC and then press the button. You'll hear it beep. There we go. Perfect. And let's have some fun again. So we'll do the top speed and then we'll hit it off the line. Is it picking up more with the other battery? No way. Okay. I was about to say, no, I didn't think the other one had a higher discharge rating than this one. It's going downhill, and then let's try it this way. Get lined up. It's definitely wanting to pick up the front wheel. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some speed runs while the battery is fresh. We'll go up top the same exact way. And honestly, I used that plastic wrench. I don't feel like I could really tighten them that tight. So I should have used my metal wrench to tighten it up. Here we go, top speed. Really is about the same. It's really about the same. I thought it would be faster with a higher discharge. And it's hard to tell. It seems really, really close. Like, it would be so close that I would actually need a GPS or some kind of speed device on top of it. Definitely needs to, I must have hit the knob. Definitely needs a little tweaking. Oh, sorry. I didn't see that car there. I need to pay attention. Sorry. So make sure you look for cars. That's why it's not that great of an idea, honestly, running this in the street. Don't recommend it. Parking lots, maybe it's not busy. I was just trying to trim it up a little bit, and I was looking down at the controller, and of course I wasn't looking up. Make sure you pay attention. He was nice and stopped, actually, and didn't run it over. So now it's drifting to the right. We're going to go a little bit to the left. We're going to turn back. Feels like, and you also got to consider when it's in power, it might pull one direction or another. Woo! This thing is fast. It's definitely really, really fast. I think it's worth $80 all day long. There are not many cars with this speed and all metal for $80. Like a Run 2S. And I'm not going to say 3S yet until I actually kind of experience it myself. And it can be hit and miss as well. So I would hate to recommend something and then ruin your product. So I'm going to do some serious testing. I think the main thing a lot of folks worry about is the temperatures with 3S. The motor getting too hot or the ESC getting too hot. That's why I probably, if I plan on going 3S, I'm probably going to get a fan at least for the motor. Most likely for the motor. Seems like the motor gets a little bit hotter than the ESC. Get a case, heat sink with a fan. And then I may even put another fan on the ESC if necessary. I don't see the two little tiny fan motors drawing too much power, considering that it's going to be a 3-cell on board. And I'm probably going to go up to at least like 2200 milliamps or something. So it's going to be, ooh, see, like a tiny amount of water like that. I don't think it's going to hurt it. And then quickly running it again and letting the air kind of dry it off. I wouldn't be driving through water all the time or anything like that. I almost feel like the other battery's faster. I hate to say that. Like, I don't know. It's so close. It's so close that it's too hard to tell. But this thing is incredible. Let's hit some curbs down here and try to ramp. I mean, I don't want to, damage it, because concrete and curbs are fun, but they can do a lot of damage to a vehicle. On dirt, you're much softer. It's going to take the impact a lot better, and you're just not going to really break anything unless you ramp it, a pretty high height. Let's see if we can hit this corner. Oh, it's almost too steep. Like, it just hits it so hard that it just kind of bottoms out, hits the frame, and it causes it to bounce and flip. So you can see the scratch marks right there. But other than that, this car really seems to, what I've seen, can take a beating. It's really honestly a lot of fun. I can't wait to get it on a proper track or somewhere where I can really bash it and ramp and have fun and not worry about it breaking or getting ran over. Yeah, it's definitely fun. I'm not going to do it today, but I will charge the 1500 milliamp that I bought, 25C, and also charge up the factory battery as well. And I'll see how long they both last, give you exact run time. This was kind of like a field test, see how fast it is, how fast it's running. I really wanted to take it out, so I figured why not. Plus, it's kind of good for like break-in. I mean, I know it's not like nitro, you have to technically break it in, but it's good for getting the motor running and getting the AC and everything, getting current going through it, Electronics can somewhat be burned in, I guess, or ran in or whatever. Not burned in, but, broken. Oh, I bet you could do some wicked slides and stuff with this. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Especially with these tires on asphalt, you could do a mean slide if you wanted to, like you're coming up. And then, yeah, like hook shotting it. So if I have momentum, just my grass is way too tall. I need to cut it. It's been raining a lot lately. I should have already cut it. And it's hard. I put basically a camera mount that holds a phone on a hat. So this is like my hat cam. I'm trying to just, give you guys a view of what I see, and hopefully it looks good, I don't think I've used it before. I used something a little different. I had like a smaller, what was it, like a little GoPro knockoff, and I used to use that on the hat, and I feel like the iPhone 11 is just such a great camera. Oh, at the wheel. So it's very capable with 4-wheel drive. Oh, that is cool. I think the reverse donuts are fun, but I don't know how good it is for the differentials or anything. Oh yeah, it's still wanting to pick up the front end, definitely. The shocks are surprisingly good. Brakes are amazing. You know, I wasn't too hard. I mean, I bashed it a little bit, but I wasn't too hard on it. Really no damage, just a couple little scratches here and there. I mean, nothing, you know, that I'm worried about. It still looks really, really good. You know, I'm genuinely impressed with it. I feel like this deserves a proper bashing. Let me take the head off for a second. I feel like this deserves a proper bashing at a park somewhere, you know, or a track or something. I'm gonna definitely work on that and try to get something going for you guys. Let's go ahead and, there we go. Then we'll go ahead and turn that off and then unplug it. There we go. And then let's go ahead and, it's pretty hard there at the end doing donuts and stuff. It is cool out. It's like in the 40s or something like that. And I mean, it's just barely warm. The 2S I don't think is going to create any heat issues for this. Maybe it was like 100 degrees outside or something. You might have a problem. They zip tied it. Where they put the zip tie, it's almost in the way where your LED plug is. The good part about that plug right there, it looks like a, not JST, what is the other one? Like a small 1.4 JST. I don't forget what it is. But you get a plug like that and then solder your fans or whatever you need. Or some of them may even plug into there like that, honestly. But it has little fins to cool it. And the motor, you can see them right there. Big 550. I mean, this thing is just massive. I don't know if the camera does it any justice, but it's just so massive. Everything's holding up well. Looks good. Like I said, it needs a proper bashing, but so far, so good. I had zero issues or any problems or anything with it. It's good. The steering is really responsive. I'm actually very, very surprised with the steering. And some other WL, I don't know if it's ever been an issue. In my 12428, I don't think it's as sharp. It's sharp, but I don't think it's as sharp as this steering servo. It may be an upgraded one, not 100% sure. You can just see so much metal and adjustability. I love that. See, all that can be adjusted, all that. All that one right there, that one right there. I mean, everywhere, metal everywhere. I don't know if it has any bushings or bearings. I do want to get one of these wheels off, honestly, and see what kind of wheels I could get on here, and what the lug pattern is and how they put on. I may try to put some different wheels on her if I get them to fit. Maybe like some street tires would be nice if I'm running on a parking lot or something. And then maybe a little bit more aggressive tread pattern for dirt. I'm not sure. I think these would actually do really, really well in the dirt. Like a clay or something. Like an actual off-road track. I think those would do pretty well. So that's just my quick little run that I wanted to do with both of these batteries. Honestly, I feel like they're, I almost want to say this one is pretty punchy for what it is. Maybe because it's lighter and the weight kind of sits more like here. Maybe, I don't know if it's lighter. I guess I could weigh it. I just feel like for some reason, like it wants to lift up the wheels more with this battery. I don't know if this one's like a bad one or it's not as good, or I don't know what it is, but like top speed felt similar, but I felt like this was just, this battery's actually a little bit more punchy. It's weird. Or maybe, I don't know. It needs to be on a speed test, but you know, this is the first time both of the batteries running, so you know, we'll see how things pan out and how things work out. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. I just really want to do that. I know it's getting a little dark, but I'm super excited to run it. So stay tuned. Don't worry, there's gonna be plenty of mods and things coming for this. Mods for the mini Mavic. Mods coming for the 12428. I'm gonna probably go brushless on that one, honestly. I've already burned 2 ESCs. I'm not gonna bother running it standard no more. I'm probably gonna get a brushless kit, probably run on 3S, and then I'm probably gonna end up having to do a bunch of internals, upgrades and stuff. So that's gonna be a project. Excavator, lots of other plans. So stay tuned. I got plenty of stuff coming. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Hopefully you're subscribed to the channel. I know I just recently broke 700 and I'm really grateful. I appreciate all you guys subbing. I'm gonna try to maybe do something later on this month. We'll see how things work out, and that's it, guys. So thanks for watching. See you later. Peace.